Imagine living in a place where owning a Bible could get you arrested, where gathering to pray could mean losing your job, or where simply saying, "I followed Jesus," could be your death sentence. For millions of Christians around the world, this isn't a distant nightmare, it's their daily reality. Today, we'll journey to 10 countries where Christians are not welcome. These are places where faith comes at the highest price: your freedom, your family, and sometimes your life. And before we begin, remember, this isn't about politics, it's about people. It's about men, women, and children whose only crime is believing in Jesus Christ. So grab your seat. Because by the end of this video, you'll see a side of the world the headlines rarely tell you. We'll go country by country, starting from extremely restrictive to absolutely deadly. 1. North Korea. Christianity is considered a direct threat to the regime's power. The government, under the Kim dynasty, demands absolute loyalty not to God, but to the supreme leader. If you're caught with a Bible, you could be sent to a labor camp for life. Worship services. It's impossible. Most Christians meet in total secrecy, sometimes underground, literally in basements or hidden rooms. It's believed there are around 300,000 secret Christians in the country, but if even one is exposed, entire families can be executed. A defector once told the story of a woman who had only one page of the Bible. She memorized it and passed it to her neighbor, who risked everything just to read it before burning it to stay alive. 2. Afghanistan. Faith in the shadows after the Taliban regained control in 2021. Afghanistan instantly became one of the most dangerous places for Christians. There are no official churches, none. Conversion from Islam to Christianity is considered treason, punishable by death. Even your family might turn you in. One Afghan Christian said in a hidden interview, "I cannot tell my children about my faith, because if they slip, we will all die." 3. Somalia. Death for apostasy. In Somalia, the constitution says all citizens must be Muslim. And leaving Islam, that's considered betrayal, off punished without trial. Radical groups like Al-Shabaab actively hunt down Christians. Even being suspected of Christianity can mean execution. Christians meet in groups of 2 to 3 at most, often in absolute silence. 4. Libya. Chaos and persecution. Since the fall of Gaddafi, Libya has been in political chaos. For Christians, that chaos is deadly. Militias kidnap Christians for ransom or execution. Foreign workers are especially at risk. Remember the video of 21 Egyptian Coptic Christians being executed by ISIS on a Libyan beach in 2015? Local converts face death threats from their own families. 5. Yemen. War and faith under fire. In Yemen's brutal civil war, Christians are trapped between Islamic extremists, tribal law, and humanitarian disaster. Churches only for foreign aid, workers, and even they are targets. Conversion is treated as a capital crime. Many believers must pretend to be Muslim just to buy food. 6. Eritrea, the African prison state. Known as the North Korea of Africa, Eritrea's dictatorship has imprisoned thousands of Christians. Only 3 state-approved churches exist. Any others are illegal. Christians are jailed in shipping containers under the scorching sun. Believers can be held for years without trial. 7. Pakistan blasphemy laws. Pakistan has some of the harshest blasphemy laws in the world. Just being accused of insulting Islam can lead to mob violence or death row. A Christian woman named Asia Bibi spent 8 years in prison for allegedly insulting the Prophet Muhammad, charges she denied. 8. Iran under watch 24/7. In Iran, the government monitors religious activity closely. House churches are raided frequently. Pastors are imprisoned. Converts from Islam face constant threats. 9. India. Rising hostility. While India's constitution guarantees religious freedom, in recent years, nationalist movements have made Christians a target. Churches have been vandalized. Pastors attacked during services. Anti-conversion laws in several states make it dangerous to share faith. 10. China. Faith behind the firewall. In China, Christianity is seen as a potential threat to Communist Party control. State-approved churches are monitored, crosses removed from buildings, underground churches raided. When we hear persecution, it's easy to imagine it as a faraway problem. But for Christians in these 10 countries, it's not a headline. It's their reality. They meet in secret. They whisper their prayers. They risk everything for a faith they cannot see or refuse to deny. The next time you walk into a church freely, remember them. And remember, freedom of faith is a privilege worth protecting. If you found this eye-opening, hit like to spread awareness. Comment your thoughts, what surprised you the most. And subscribe for more truth the world doesn't want you to hear.